Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot of time.
We are at Catalunya for the 8th race of Season 1 of the SCRL Sun Energy Whelen Euro Elite 2 division. The 78 of Connor Thunder will be leading us to the green flags. Number beside him is the 8 of Leroy Jones. Rest of the starting lineup for today's race. Points leader Jimmy Potter will be starting in the 7th spot. He has a 6-point lead over Mikhail Koz, who is starting in 9th. Catalunya is the actual name of the track. This 2.9 mile road course, it is 13 turns. So, yeah. This is race number 8 out of 12. We have 4 races to go before our Season 1 champion will be crowned. Daryl Emma has the most career wins right now in this series with 3. He won twice at Circuit de Spa and Hungarian Ring earlier in the season, back-to-back, and then he won the last race out at Yas Marina Circuit. Daryl is starting in the 6th spot, looking for win number 4 in this series, 5 overall. Connor Thunder making his 2nd career start in the series, finished in the top 5 in the last race, looking for his first win since his return. But he's got a lot of tough challengers as Leroy Jones will once again start 2nd for the 2nd race in a row. Of course, you got Ace Horsebutt right behind him. David Dryberg in 4th. Good starting spot for him. And 16 challengers trying to see who will be the first winner at this track. And now I hear the most famous words in all of motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
Take a sip of Powerade. The field is rolling off. Catalunya. I don't think I've ever used this track before in league history, so it'll be interesting to see how these cars handle this track. Never used it. Whether that's good or bad, we shall see. You see the gravel pit right there, or gravel trap, as what they call it in the States. I remember this track being fun to play on F1 2010 and 2011. As we got a slow car, David Dryberg doesn't appear to be up to speed just yet. Trying to close in on Leroy Jones. There he is. Okay. Just making sure we didn't have any problems. Catalunya. Doing a full pace lap for this race because there was a glitch when we started on the backstretch. The cars were hopping up and down everywhere. Not sure why that happened. Again, people, if you make tracks, please double check your work. It makes it a whole lot easier for people that holds leagues like me. You don't have to change things in the I&I and the A&I stuff. As we go through the S's, Connor Thunder's going to have to get back up here. Start side by side with Leroy Jones. Of course, just like with any other league, if Leroy Jones beats Connor Thunder to the start-finish line, Leroy Jones will be black flagged. As we take a look at the bridge, they're going to go under. Going through this turn. It is a pretty long racetrack. And 8 laps is the scheduled distance. Of course, it could be extended by way of the green-white checkered rule. You see another gravel trap right there. Pace car driving us around the track on our lone parade lap. Pace car is going to pull in. There he goes. And we are going to get this race started. 8 laps is the distance. Pull the belts tight. We are racing 8 laps here at Catalunya. And there's the green flag. We are racing. Oh, we got a car that's blown up. That is the 37 of Zian Al Samari. Not good for the first ever Whelen Euro Elite 2 Division race winner. As you see cars fanning out. Jason Larker, way back there. Going to try and dive bomb into turn number 1. Leroy Jones with a good pull past Connor Thunder. Connor Thunder's fighting back, though, on the outside. Now the inside, as camshaft is the reason for Zian Al Samari is out. Didn't even complete the first few laps. First few seconds, and the car's blowing up. As you see Connor Thunder getting a run on the outside and takes over the race lead. Battle for third. Here comes the 7 of David Dryberg. A winner in the States at Texas in the ARCA Series. Going for third here. Wants a podium finish for the first time in his career. But it's not going to happen because Ace Horsebud is fighting back on the inside. But David Dryberg gets a run on the outside coming out of this turn. And Dryberg will clear the number 9. So move David up to third. Leroy Jones diving for the lead. Nope. Through the S's. Remember, Leroy Jones finished second to Daryl Emma in the last race at Yas Marina Circuit, so he wants to do one better here. As we go under the bridge. There we go. You see battle for position back here between Draco and Kaka Silver Paul, as well as the 90, trying to go around the 33, a Soran. And you see Turd Ferguson fighting with Jimmy Potter. Back up front, Connor Thunder will lead us through the final turn. Next time. Always get those two turns confused. There's the final turn. And leading the first lap here at Catalunya will be Connor Thunder. So 1 lap has been completed, 7 to go. You see Leroy Jones pulling out, as well as other drivers in the back. Leroy Jones going to try and dive bomb. Look at Daryl Emma trying to go around Ace Horsebutt, making it 3 wide. Can Leroy Jones complete the pass? He's trying. Oh, he goes a little bit wide. Goes off track. But he's able to maintain control and takes the lead. Wow. But look who's moved up into third. Daryl Emma. That is dangerous for every other driver. Why? Because he has won 3 of the 6 starts he has raced this season. Connor Thunder right on the back bumper of Leroy Jones. He wants his lead back. Single file for the most part. Whoa. Manny Sadu slid off the track just a little bit. Was able to keep going. Kaka Paul now trailing the field. Of course, well, no, not anymore. There's McAboo. For the 2nd race in a row, that car has bad luck in the first few laps. Back up front, Leroy Jones. He's got a slim margin over Connor Thunder. Look at Daryl Emma. He's closing in on these front 2 leaders. Here comes Connor Thunder again. Nope. We got battle for position. Here comes Jason Larker trying to pass the 9 at Ace Horsebutt. Jason Larker wants P4. He's not going to get it right here because this is the outside line. Back up front to the 3 leaders. Leroy Jones, Connor Thunder, and Daryl Emma. And leading the 2nd lap will be Leroy Jones. So 2 laps have been completed, 6 to go. Single file all the way back through the top 10. Yep, you see the 9. Ace Horsebutt trying to go past the 7 of David Dryberg. Jason Larker wanted to go with him, but chooses not to. This will be for P4. Look at Jimmy Potter diving on in there. He wants 6th spot. And looks like he's going to take it. Whoa. Ace Horsebutt still battling David Dryberg. Ace finally takes the spot. Back up front to our race leaders. Daryl Emma going for 2nd. Can he clear the 78? Nope, not yet. Daryl trying to get his 4th win of the season, and it'll be the 2nd time. If he does, he will win back-to-back races. Looks like Jimmy Potter's got around Ace for 5th. David Dryberg is in the podium spot finish. Of course, the first 3 drivers will get a podium finish. Now he's in 4th. Battle for 2nd. Daryl Emma, he wants it again. Nope, just can't get under Corner Thunder. As we'll get 5 laps to go this time by. Leroy Jones has pulled away just a little bit because the 2 drivers battling behind him. You see single file for the most part right here. Nope. Drivers pulling out. Here comes Jason Larker trying to pass Ace. You see Turd Ferguson trying to pass the number 90. Manny Saudu, our Sebring race winner. Ace is still fighting Jason Larker. Jimmy Potter is fighting David Dryberg for 4th. This is all happening behind our race leaders, Leroy Jones, Connor Thunder, and Daryl Emma, as Jason Larker passes Ace. As we head out the final turn. 5 to go. Here comes Jimmy Potter trying to go for 4th. Remember, he is the points leader by 6 points over Mikhail Kos, who's not even in the top 10 right now. Jimmy Potter completes the pass on David Dryberg. But Dryberg's not giving up. Jason Larker's going to try and follow through. And does. Let's go back up front. No change as Leroy Jones has a 2-second lead. Not very much of a lead over Connor Thunder. Let's see what's going on in the back of the pack, so we can get some camera time for these drivers, who's not really up front. There's Mikhail Kos running in 11th, outside the top 10. She will get 26 points if she finishes there. Silver Paul battling with Draco. Draco's not really had that great of a season ever since he returned to the SCRL. Macaboo's had an even worse season. You see the damage on the left side of his car, where he slid off track somewhere. But he will not finish last because that spot will go to the 37 of Zian Al-Simri, who broke a camshaft within the first few seconds of the race. Turd Ferguson is trying to pass the 33. Nope, not enough. As we take a look at the bridge, these drivers go in single file. Daryl Emma is still trying to go around Connor Thunder for 2nd. But it's all happening behind the number 8 car, Leroy Jones. Still a relative rookie in the SCRL, trying to make history for himself, become the first driver to win at Catalunya, as well as get that first career win. Be 4 laps to go when he gets to the line. There it is, 4 to go. Of course, unless a caution comes out, you see Jimmy Potter has pulled away from his closest challengers, so he's going to try and close in these first 3. But he is 6 seconds behind. Make that 8 seconds behind our race leader. We see battle for position. Jason Larker about to be passed by the 90 of Manny Saldou, our Sebring race winner. And she easily passes him. This will be for 5th. Leroy Jones's lead has now been cut down to 1.17. He lost almost a full second to Connor Thunder and Daryl Emma. I'm about to say Jimmy Potter, but Jimmy Potter's in 4th. Oh, Leroy Jones overdrove that turn right there, went off the track just a little bit. You can't make those mistakes. There's not a rookie stripe on that car, but he is a rookie going for his first career win in his 8th start. That would not be a record. The record is, of course, 1 start. That was Hip Hop Anonymous in the NASCAR Legends Series in Season 2 when he won at Greenville Pickens. Also, Packers Rock 2010 won the first ever SCRL sanctioned race, then ONL, at Riverside. So there have been a few drivers that won in their debut race for the entire league. I don't know how many have because I have to go back and count that up, and that'd take way too much time. Plus, drivers make their debuts in certain series and they compete in others, so I can't keep track of that. But how ironic would that be? Leroy Jones in car number 8, in start number 8, wins career win number 1. And what is the scheduled distance for this race? 8. So I guess 8 is a lucky number for Leroy Jones. As well, we got dirt up in the track somewhere. Someone went off course. 3 to go for Leroy Jones. As you see, the front 3 are way ahead of Jimmy Potter. Manny Saldou, Jason Larker, David Dryberg, Ace Horsebutt, Turd Ferguson, and Dale Jones. Everybody has settled in just a little bit. Here comes Manny Saldou trying to go for P4. And this is important for Jimmy Potter because if he gets past, which he does, he will lose 1 point to Mikal Coase. And Mikal is back in 11th still. You never know. Every championship point could count up. He might lose another one. Here comes Jason Larker. We're staying with this because this is championship implications. He came in with a 6-point lead. He is still ahead of Mikal Coase, but like I said, every point counts. He's already lost 1. Jason Larker trying to clear Jimmy Potter. Ford against Chevy. And Jimmy Potter will give up that spot, so he's now lost 2 points in the last lap and a half. Jimmy Potter's going to have to get back focused on the race and see if he can't gain those spots back. Mikal Coase is still behind Dale Jones in 10th. Mikal needs that spot as well. You see the 28, Turd Ferguson, is trying to pass the 9, Ace Horsebutt. This will be for P8. Nope, just can't get under the 9. Not yet. Leroy Jones has pulled away a little bit from the 2 challengers of Connor Thunder and Daryl Emma. Emma's streak is going to be coming to an end if he can't, close in as he goes way wide in this turn. He's going to lose ground to Connor Thunder. And that might seal the deal for the 8. Let's see who has the fastest lap. That would be Leroy Jones by 0.02 of a second over Daryl Emma, of all people. As we got 2 laps to go. If a caution comes out, we will go green, white, checkered. That's something Leroy Jones does not want to see. As you see, Manny Saldou is in 4th now, Jason Larker 5th, and Jimmy Potter 6th. Here comes Daryl Emma. If he can't get the lead, might as well take 2nd, but he just can't. Doesn't have the power to pass Connor Thunder. He's just hoping that the 78 or the 8 makes a mistake or has a mechanical failure. They are 3 seconds behind Leroy Jones. depending on when this race is uploaded, compared to other drivers who get their first wins, Leroy Jones might be the 213th different race winner in the past 5 years that this league has been in operation since the O&L NASCAR Legends Series. Once again, showing that diversity wins in any league. 213 different race winners. That's, I don't know, compared to other leagues, if that's the most or if that's small compared, but this league always has different winners and has a lot of talent. And Leroy Jones, if he can keep it going for the next lap and a half, will be, I believe, the 213th different race winner in the 5-year history. I've been doing races. Of course, it's not over yet. Anything could happen like that. See, you can't do that, Leroy. I mean, I'm not cheerleading him, but you just can't go wide like that. That'll make Connor Thunder and Daryl Emma close in just a little bit. I'm pretty sure that driver is getting anxious in the cockpit right now. He's excited. So close to getting that first career win. He's just got to hit his marks, and he will be a winner. Off the final turn, he has to beat it before the caution comes out. And one does not come out. White flag, 1 lap to go for Leroy Jones. Single file back there for the most part. This is Leroy Jones's race to lose. He has a 3.2 second lead. Goes a little bit off track. Hits the rumble strips. Connor Thunder doing everything he can to try and close in. So is Daryl Emma. We got battle for position back here between Ace Horsebutt and David Dryberg. This will be for P7. Looks like Ace will clear the 7. And Turd Ferguson is going to try and join the party. We go back up front to Leroy Jones. Connor Thunder has closed in just a little bit. Actually, a pretty big margin. Leroy Jones has probably been told by his team to slow down just a little bit because you got a 2-second lead. Well, 3-second now. Just hit your marks. Don't make no mistakes. And your first career win will be his as he goes through the S's ever so slowly. Connor Thunder closing in just a little bit. Daryl Emma can only watch helplessly as he will not win this race unless the 8 and the 78 wreck or blow up. Under the bridge for the final time. Leroy Jones takes it easy on the turn that he goes wide in. Connor Thunder goes wide trying to get a run. So does Daryl Emma, but it's not going to help either of them. Leroy Jones slowly making his way through the final few turns. Driving car number 8. Race number 8. The 8th lap will be the best lap for Leroy Jones as he makes it off the final turn. He's going to do it. Leroy Jones scores career win number 1. He wins here at Catalunya. A first-time winner. Nothing is better than that. Harry race results. Leroy Jones scores his first career win and his 8th career start. Second is Connor Thunder. Third, Daryl Emma. Fourth, Manny Saldu. Fifth, Jason Larker. Sixth, points leader Jimmy Potter. Seventh, Ace Horsebutt. Eighth, David Dryberg. Ninth, Turd Ferguson. And 10th is Mikhail Koz. Rest of the race results. We had 15 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. The only driver out was Zian Al-Samri, who broke a camshaft just before the green flag came out. Well, that is it for Catalunya. We'll take you to victory lane with Leroy Jones for the first time in his career. There isn't one. Here are your point standings at the 8th race of the season at Catalunya. Jimmy Potter is still our points leader. He has a 10-point lead over Mikhail Kos and Catalunya race winner Leroy Jones. 4th is Daryl Emma, 12 points behind. 5th is Turf Ferguson, 13 points behind. 6th is Manny Saldu. 7th is David Dryberg. 8th, Zian Al Simmery. 9th, Dale Jones. And 10th is Jason Larker. 11th is Soran Tarchi. 12th, Kakasovapal. 13th, Macaboo. 14th, Ace Horsebutt. 15th is Draco. And 16th is Connor Thunder. That is your point standings after the 8th race of the season at Catalunya. We will next see you at the 9th race of the season at the Oostenrijk Ring. And until then, keep the hammer down and we'll see you at the track.